Welcome to Njenje Media channel. This is a channel where we explore the truth behind the headlines. Nigeria is the safest country to live in the world. Alhaji Lai Mohammed. Nigeria is the safest country to live in the world, says Lai Mohammed. If we call him Mr. Lai Mohammed, he may be offended. But in the face of insecurity staring us in the face in that country called Nigeria, he's saying that that country is the safest country in the world. The Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, described Nigeria as the safest, freest country to live in the world. We may consider that to be the freest country for any headsman from Futajolen, from anywhere in the West African sub-region to coming into North, the freest and the safest country in the world. The minister stated this while he received the Finland ambassador to Nigeria, Dr. Yaki Pulimen, and his team, who were on a courtesy visit in his office today, Monday, the 3rd of February 2020. He said that the President Muhammad Buhari government had not tampered with the freedom of speech or rights of individual. Well, that is his argument, but may we remind him that we have seen how they've tampered with the freedom of Sowore, who basically got granted bail and they refused that he would not be released. We also saw how he has tampered with the freedom of Alzazaki, Dasuki, Abba Jalingo, and so many others. The minister said that the government was only sanitizing the social media on hate speech and abuse of the freedom of speech. May we also remind him that we still have a clip of the video that the interview he granted in London last week, denying that ever he was in the know of the hate speech bill. But suddenly today, he is acknowledging the hate speech bill. He said, this was said, as you all know, he said this was not an attempt to clip the social media, that is the hate speech bill. He said the social media regulation was only to sanitize and not to deny people their rights. Well, we knew how Buhari handled people in 1984, and that is in the same manner, the draconian manner of 1984 is what we believe that has come back again to haunt Nigerians. Sowore, the publisher of Sahara Reporters, is now granted bail to roam around Abuja, where he has no business nor house to stay in, but he's going to be there, and the government specifically done that in order to frustrate him. Now, the minister is living in another world. The minister pointed out that if people were allowed to do whatever they want to do on social media in a country like ours with the diversity of religion and political interests, there will be chaos. He said the government will not slack in its quest to bring sanity to social media. May we remind Alhaji Lai Mohammed what he said and what they did during the time of Jonathan. He and others, El-Rufai and others, were those behind the massive protest you see in Ojota, including Tunde Bakari, Ojota protest of January 2012. And other protests when they go to America, we know how they went to America to report the Goodluck government to the American government under President Obama. We saw how they did all the things that they did in order to paint the previous government red. We saw how they lied even in Chatham House. Today, what they want us to do is to believe that they mean well for the nation. How can Lai Mohammed say Nigeria is the safest country in the face of this world? If we call him the Lai Mohammed, would that be an insult? People, this is an unbelievable thing to read, that Mr. Lai Mohammed is saying that Nigeria is the safest country in the world. Do you think Nigeria is the safest country in the world? Do you? Okay, then let's meet at the comment section. Let's rub mind and see if it's true that Nigeria is the safest country in the world. We at Njenje Media do not agree that Nigeria is the safest country in the world. Once more, my name is Mike Udenta. Welcome to Njenje Media TV.